Hey, Club Ohio 2010s, Coach Mark here. Madison's going to help us with a dynamic warm-up to get our legs nice and loose before we work on our soccer today. Anytime you're heading out to practice, you've got to make sure you go through some kind of dynamic warm-up to make sure those legs and those muscles are nice and loose, so that way you don't hurt anything. So Maddie's going to walk us through it, so make sure you're always stretching and warming up before we touch the soccer ball. All right, 2010 families, we got Madison here. She's going to walk us through a dynamic stretch. She'll call out each of the things that she's doing before she starts.
Okay, so we're going to start with open the gates.
All right, so we're opening the gates, so we're working real hard on rolling those hips open as we go through. I've set up 3 cones here. We'll use all 3. Notice she goes to the first cone, and then after she finishes out, she finishes with a jog before she comes back to the next one.
And now close the gates.
So now we're going to close the gates, working that same hip flexor, just the opposite direction. Once again, gets halfway, gets a nice little light jog to the last cone, and then she jogs on back.
So now we're going to do butt kicks.
All right, so now with the butt kickers, remember, speed's not the issue. We're trying to get the back heel up on the glute as often as we can. So we're not trying to get to that first cone as quickly as we can. We're trying to do it right.
And then inside kick the hand.
All right, so we're doing a little inside kick to hand to warm up. All right, just bring it up to the opposite, right foot to the left hand, left foot to the right hand. Once again, finish out with a nice little jog. Once again, we're not looking at speed here. We're looking to do it correctly.
And then high kicks.
All right, we've got a little high kicks to work on those hamstrings. Once again, a couple steps in between. We want to keep this dynamic, keep those muscles kind of warm and loose as we go through it. Once again, as we finish each one out, we do that little half jog and jog on back.
Now we're going to jog and then turn halfway and run backwards.
All right, so we jog to the first cone, and then while on the jog, we turn around and we jog the last half backwards.
Then we're going to do karaoke and flip halfway through.
All right, so karaoke facing one direction to the first cone, and then flip the direction when you get to the second cone.
Now we're going to jog to the first cone and then backpedal halfway between the first and second cone and then sprint to the end.
So that when we jog to the first cone, kind of back pedal for 3 or 4 steps, and then a huge explosive sprint to finish it out. All right, and that's our dynamic warm-up.